dreams. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Foodie Beauty, fat flex, but she shakes the beam. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen. Ruling girl world like it's her scene. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Foodie Beauty, fat flex, but she shakes the beam. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen. Ruling girl world like it's her scene. Just breathing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean. In the murky depths of live stream. She tears down the walls with the wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile. Leaving haters burned, exiled. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean. In the murky depths of live stream. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile. Leaving haters burned, exiled. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Leaving haters burned, exiled. Living each moment without a damn care. Streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign. Feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care. Streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign. Feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care. Streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign. Feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. Baddest woman with the smirk so mean. In the murky depths of live stream.
Good morning, everybody. All right, let me make sure the song isn't going to replay. Oh, damn it. As much as I like this song, I don't need to hear it again. At this point, I know it by heart. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I hope everybody's doing well. By the way, please don't block Free the People. He is on his backup account. Hey, Wookie Lover. Good morning, Lori. Hello, Stella. We will be talking about the bug that was baked into Foodie's eggplant. So, okay, when we ended our live stream yesterday, she did drive. She was live streaming, reading the chat, which is illegal in Kuwait. A simple Google search will tell her that, but whatever. I'll read it for her. Hi, Foodie, because you're probably watching. It says, reliable sources revealed the department intends to issue traffic violation citations to those who go on live on various social media platforms like TikTok, Snapchat, such as others, which would be YouTube, Facebook Live, I'm assuming. Anyways, it says, stressing that these people put their lives and that of others in danger. She also did a mukbang where there's a bug. We're going to see it on Twitter. It drops into her eggplant lasagna thing that she makes, and I'm pretty sure it was baked in there. And I didn't notice this. Somebody said in the comment section of the thread that on the left side of her eggplant that something else was moving, like the cheese was moving. So I'm assuming multiple bugs are in there, but she's like Josh at this point, like food is food, and it doesn't matter if there's roaches in it, an old sock, she's gonna eat it. She's gonna eat it. You want to see the bug? Hey, Mrs. She'll let her peppers rot in the fridge. Oh, for sure. Hello, Mrs. C. Hello, Kitty. Good to see everybody. I'm a little like thrown off this morning. I had to go to an appointment like first thing early in the morning, and I knew I didn't really need to go to this appointment because I had done everything I was supposed to do, right? Anyways, I got there and they're like, oh, we got it. I'm like, I know. Anyway, so I'm just a little bitter and it's cold and my boobs feel like they're going to fall off. So I might be a little spicy today. But anyways, maybe there's flies breeding in the fart box. I mean, yeah, maybe. Okay, let me go to Twitter. I'll share the screen. We have a lot to talk about. Foodie's card declined. So when we're on lives, it's kind of hard for me to notice everything, right? Like I'm ADHD as it is, unmedicated. So like my attention span is just all over the place. I mean, it's pretty much non-existent. But there was a part in her live stream where she gives them her card to pay $3 for her cappuccino and they bring it back, it declines. It was like $3 or something. $3 and it declines. So she says, never mind, I'll just pay cash. What is going on in the chat? Hello, everyone coming in. I just learned thanks to my beautiful boyfriend in India, camels are revered greatly and decorated with beautiful fabrics and intricately shaped designs in their fur. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know what you're talking about. Try harder. She's a walking bacteria at this point. She is. So I have no idea what's going on and I'm just going to ignore. So let me share my screen. Hey, Tina, good to see you. Hello, hello. Yeah, they're broke. Okay, can you see my screen all right? Um, Here we go. Hey, Tina, it's really good to see you. They broke. Yeah, when you don't even have $3, I don't know. And how does she not know? So he wasn't home. What I'm assuming is he was out spending her money. He was out spending her money, and yeah, she didn't have any money left on her card. So Tia sent me this from Reddit. By the way, Tia, if you're listening, I hope you feel better today. Reddit made an international driver's document for Foodie Beauty. I thought it was funny. All right, let's keep going. Flashing Pondy said, how often do Muslims have to go to the mosque? Because Chantal never effing goes, but loves to wear the costume. Aren't they supposed to go weekly? When's the last time Foodie went? So talk about her not being able to afford her $3.25 coffee. She says, I'll just pay cash, Fondue Pondu says. She doesn't have $3.25 US dollars on her card. What the fuck? My. Sure missing those 20K months, eh? We are absolutely living on scraps until payday. Probably why they got food bank fruits and veggies. So if you guys remember, not that long ago, she went to a food bank type place shopping. She did. So she's broke. And here's a clip of her card declining. I'm going to show this in case you guys didn't see it. Hold on one second. All right. So Truth Seeker said her car got declined. She tried to act all proper and calm, but you could see she's embarrassed. Why wouldn't you check to see how much is available before you go out? I don't know. I thought she was in a rush to leave because remember somebody came into her chat and they were like, it's illegal what you're filming. Like, why are you still filming people? Why are you doing this? And she's like, call the police on me. And then it seems like not long after that, we were like waddling through the mall in a hurry and she left. Maybe she was embarrassed. All right, let me make this a little bit bigger. And here we go.
You. Um,
Hey, Kim.
how much is it? 137. Okay. Yeah.
So I think this is where she says she'll just pay cash. Hey, Kim, good to see you. She's embarrassed. She is embarrassed. Foodie, whatever you have to say about me, I can afford a cappuccino. I could afford your cappuccino too. All right, so she's clearly embarrassed, looking around to see if anybody notices that her card got declined. I mean, it's embarrassing when it happens. It is. And especially for $3.25. $3.25. There's also another clip where somebody keeps moving their chair because she's filming them. I don't remember if it's this clip. Oh, it just keeps replaying, I think. Sorry. I'm one of those that just, I'm late to the party catching on. It just keeps replaying. All right, so I'm very embarrassed for you, Foodie. Is the loss spending all your money? $3.25? You don't have that on your card? Fondue Pondu's tags at Team YouTube, at AdSense, Ministry of Interior Kuwait, and Kuwaiti Times News, and said, please see YouTuber Foodie Beauty on YouTube Live today and Manga. And then they give the timestamps, driving while looking and reading her live stream and chat. She takes both hands off the steering wheel while driving and looking at live. Okay, so here's a clip. We left for this part, I believe.
Okay, let me.
Oh, my laptop's being a butthead, so if it's stalling, I'm really sorry. I need to delete like a shit ton of things. One of these days I will.
Okay, let me see. Yo, mama, driving. F the haters. Yeah. Thank you, yo, mama. Yeah, I heard on your stream. Because, yes. Okay, let me
I'll put it
see.
on your stream. Okay, so we
Yo,
saw that
mama,
clip. Here's
driving. F
another
the
one.
haters. If you don't know something, so yeah. Yeah, exactly. F the haters. So stupid.
Yikes. Both hands off the
You're
wheel.
lying. I am, okay. Prove it. Prove I'm lying. The burden's on you, because you're the one accusing me of lying. Okay.
Yikes.
If you don't know something, so yeah. Yeah, exactly. F the haters.
It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time before an accident happens. She is the most distracted driver. I prefer anybody who has to share the road with her. Okay, so this says, let's see. The Interior Ministry announced on Thursday that it arrested 15 individuals and issued 840 traffic fines during campaigns in places. The Interior Ministry's Public Relations and Moral Guidance Department said in a press statement that the campaigns were meant to hold accountable those violating traffic laws and also focused on felons committing several illegal acts, including residency and work permit violations, in addition to possession of narcotics and alcohol. Foodie, I thought there was no narcotics or alcohol there. It's illegal. The ministry affirmed it will continue to track down all wrongdoers no matter where in the country to safeguard the country's security and enforce the law. Well, she keeps saying for people to call the police on her and report her, and it looks like people are. I will say that. I've seen it all over Twitter. Salt and Sass said she gives zero F's about what happens if she gets in an accident while blatantly breaking laws and recording herself while doing so. Oh shit.
Yo, mama, driving.
That scared me. That scared the shit out of me. Sorry, while blatantly breaking laws and recording herself while doing so, and how that could impact her husband's stay in the country. What she wants when she wants it. Screw everyone else. She has a very addict mindset. Addicts, we
F the
want what we
haters.
want. Oh,
Yeah.
will you stop replaying?
Thank you.
Motherfucker, don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. You stay paused. Anyways, what I was trying to say was addicts, we want what we want and we want it now. And that's very much the mindset Foodie has. Oh God, now where did I end up? Okay.
Yo, mama.
Anyways,
Yeah, I heard.
it won't stop playing. All right. Well, I'm not looking at the screen right now, but if you guys are laughing at me, I don't
I
blame
heard
you.
on your
Oh
stream.
my God.
Because, yes.
That clip just wants to replay over and over and over. Cowboy Dog said it would be hilarious if NBC got a look at Cuba rage. I don't think the board members would like that very much. No, I don't think so. Hey, Tia. Boo Squeezy said, love the show Locked Up Abroad. Hey, Jinx, good to see you. She's going to have her own episode of Locked Up Abroad soon. All right, we're safe and away from that clip. Now let's see what I'm going to be tormented with next. It looks like this. Miss T said this poor man moves his chair because she's filming in public. Mo said she looks uncomfortable. Says she's there with her friend, but she came out of her car by herself and she's having coffee alone. Watch the guy behind her move his seat. All right, well, with my luck, we're going to watch this a million times, so let's just get really familiar with this clip, okay?
Sorry?
Small size.
Big size, please.
Size. Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna try to block out the people.
He moves his chair and then faces his back to her so she won't film him. Okay, so focus on the guy in the back right there.
I'm gonna try to block out the people. Okay. There we go. Cappuccino. These. I have
Shauna,
my sweet and lows. They give you, see, you can smoke everywhere here. It's very different.
locked up abroad, elephant edition. Hey, old wrinkly wiener. Hello, Shauna. Hello, Backrooms. Locked up abroad, 600-pound edition. All right, I'm gonna try to get away from this clip. I'm gonna try. I don't know. Hopefully, it won't replay. I guess Tommy got Amber a Shaw. It's giving Roblox dress to impress. And I did see someone ask if that was Tommy's ex-girlfriend. Um, I don't know what to say other than I hate this whole look. I don't know. I don't like anything about this outfit. Not one bit. But good for you for getting that, I guess. Um, it's a shawl. Let's keep going. Foodie Beauty has been community posting. I don't know. I think we're gonna get a rage, but maybe not. She's very smug, so she was obviously going through a comment she wanted to approve or block or delete, and someone said, "I love that you prove those idiots you really are driving. These fools come up with anything possible to try and call you a liar, and it's so annoying." She is a liar. She lies about everything, and what she's doing is illegal. I don't care about her license. I know she's going to hit something or get in an accident, and she probably shouldn't be behind the wheel. She is so distracted. Her mind's on everything but the car and operating it safely. So there's that. And here's another community post. Oh, I said she really thinks that she did something here. She did. All right, let's keep going, you guys. Bored PM said, "Babe." But here we are. Here's a clip. God, sometimes I forget what she used to look like, and then it's shocking.
Call your love. What do you call? I need a cute nickname. I hate babe or baby. Hi, baby. No, I'm not a baby. Do you guys call your love? What do you call? I need a cute nickname. I hate babe or baby. Hi, baby. No, I'm not a baby.
Reese, if everything I do bothers you, like if everything that I say and do, like why are you here? I mean that in the nicest way. I was literally reading the text on the screen. But yeah, like if everything of the song and the intro bothers you, the way I pronounce things, there's plenty of other live streams to go to. Plenty, plenty. I'm sure Foodie will be live for you later. So Foodie thinks these cookies are for weight control or weight loss. It says on the box these are not for weight control. But let her keep eating them. She's broke, you guys. If you think about it, who brings their own cookies to the mall to go eat? Like, if I know I'm going to be eating at the mall, I don't bring snacks to eat there, right? I really don't bring snacks for the mall at all. But I'm not Foodie Beauty. But, like, who brings food to a cafe? Foodie Beauty did, right? So, anyway, she's going to blow up. She's going to be eating these cookies nonstop. They're gone. Thanks for the people. I was just thinking the same thing. Stella said, remember when Nader interrogated her about her hygiene and demanded she take a shower when she was sitting naked on stream wrapped up in his blanket? That's bad. That's bad. Widget Machine said, Foodie Beauty, your cookies aren't what you think they are. You're doing so well, sweaty, instead of sweetie. Oh, here's a Foodie Beauty advent calendar. So this is from December 5th of last year. And they said, Mary Chin's Miss Advent Calendar Day 5. This is Mrs. Floopa Booty. I love this Twitter account. So they said the cheese string garland was hung with care in the hopes that Uber Eats would soon be there. And then there's Foodie Beauty ceiling, eating pizza. Not much has changed in a year. I love it. And then Mrs. Floopa Booty said, I mean, it's still applicable. I laughed my arse off when I put the Burger King dude as the tree topper. Still love it. Logical said Breezy sucks, apparently. She's on a budget, yeah. Bringing cookies to a mall with all the cookies. Where the people said, haha, right, who brings your own food to the cafe, Foodie Beauty? I think Salah might be spending all the money. I think he is too. Okay, are you guys ready for the bug? Now, I did see in the comments somebody said that the cheese on the left moves. I see it. Oh my gosh. Okay. So Sherry said, okay, but why is nobody talking about the bug that fell in Foodie Beauty's eggplant casserole at a minute and 10 seconds in? Okay, so you're going to see a bug on the right, but if you pay attention to the cheese on the left, it also moves.
In between with some Parmesan as well. So yeah, it's just like a lasagna basically. These in between with some Parmesan as well. So yeah, it's just like a lasagna basically. These in between with some.
Do you see it? It's like around, I don't know if you guys could see my little pointer. Oh my God, that's disgusting. Okay, I gotta turn her sound down because I don't want to keep hearing that, but I'm gonna do it one more time and I'm gonna make it slow. So pay attention. Foodie, are you eating bugs? Are times that rough? Okay, I'm looking. I'm looking for more bugs at this point. Why does the cheese on the left move? Why? It is foul. Ugh, yuck, 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 yuck. Ugh, I can't get over it. I can't think like I'm the type of a person I get so grossed out easily, right? Like if there's a hair, even it ruins my appetite for the rest of the meal. I remember one time I went to a restaurant and there was an eyelash in my soup and I didn't eat that soup. They offered me a new soup. I clearly didn't want the other one. I was just grossed out. I do not want my cheese moving or things landing in it. No, thank you. I will pass. Imagine the state of her kitchen. We've seen it. We've seen it. For somebody who has no kids, that man doesn't eat there. She has nothing else going on whatsoever. Why is her kitchen so disgusting and why does she have bugs? Why? Why? Board PM said not only is it illegal in Kuwait, it's also against YouTube terms of service. So it shows somebody reported her for harmful and dangerous acts. Driving while live streaming is illegal in Kuwait and against terms of service. This behavior continues throughout the remainder of the stream. Yes, so Fondue Pondu had shown if you want to, I'm not going to read it, just I'm not going to give Foodie Beauty any reason to try and take my stream down. But here's some good info for you, okay? So I have it up on the screen here, and then I'm going to scroll down. There's a WhatsApp number for the public for quick and easy communication with the ministry regarding various issues. There's also a WhatsApp hotline on here. There you go. The hotline operates 24/7 to receive complaints or suggestions, reports, or inquiries. I can't even say bleh. You know what I'm trying to say. All right, well, here you go. And there's a timestamp on the screen for you right there. All right, let's keep going. I know Reese is like cringing right now. So upset. Okay, Gracie Goose said this couldn't be Chantel, or should I say Freddie, who just joined YouTube 20 hours ago, could it? It's pretty clear that it's a veiled threat aimed at Charlie Gold. The audacity to create a new account just for this, Chantel, you are so obvious. Okay, Freddie. Freddie says you need to put Charlie Gold in her place for once and for all. All she does is moan about you on Twitter. So pathetic. You think she would have learned her lesson by now? She is still obese too. Charlie Gold looks amazing, by the way. JM said, oh yeah, that's her. And Charlie is not obese. She is looking good. Foodie's jealous. Charlie Gold looks amazing. I don't know. I think Foodie's jealous. I think everybody's changing but her. Do you guys like this song, by the way, Wipeout? Most songs, I always think like, man, I wish I was a guitarist. I wish I knew how to play the bass. Wish I knew how to play that. But this song makes me wish I knew how to play the drums. I will tell you that. All right, let's keep going. Yaba showed that Live streaming while driving on YouTube violates YouTube terms of service and it could result in account termination. Oh my gosh, Foodie could lose her account? Said, I don't even think a little cutie here uses turn signals when changing lanes. That whole thing is a mess. Phoebe said, but she's been doing it for years and YouTube does nothing, just like everything else. I will never understand how she gets away with so much. I don't know. People get away with so much for so long. And then all the consequences come. I'm telling you, once all karma, consequences, everything comes for Foodie, she's going to have a miserable time. And, she thinks she's going to be the last one laughing. It's going to be us who gets to have the last laugh. It is. And I can't wait for that day. So, Foodie Beauty has been on YouTube for I don't even know how many years now, over 7, right? And she just figured out that when people tag you in your mentions on YouTube, there's 3 dots and you can put blocks so they can't mention you anymore. Or if they do, you don't get it. So I know a lot of people thought she was talking about Twitter, but here she was talking about Bad Seed because Bad Seed kept tagging her on YouTube and she was getting all upset over that. And so you can check your mentions and anybody who tags you comes up. But yeah, if you get tagged a lot by somebody annoying, you can block it. And she just figured this out. So Foodie Beauty said, by the way, you remember how I was complaining about annoying people mentioning me? Well, good news. All I had to do was go to mentions, click on the 3 dots next to them, and block the person doing the mentioning. Worked like a charm, and my mention tab in my notifications is empty. Have fun talking to yourselves. Boy, it sure is peaceful over here. Clearly not, because you're making a community post about it. Then she goes, la 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 la, not listening. How old are you, Foodie? 12? She's so immature. She is. And let's see, MJ said, just leaving this here for you, Foodie Beauty. It says 1 vehicle rule for expats under new traffic law. So it says 75 KD fine for phone use while driving, 30 KD fine for seatbelt violation, KD 150 fine for parking in disabled spots, up to KD 5,000 for DUI related injuries and deaths. Yikes. Foodie, you might want to be more careful. You might. Oh, let me scroll past Alkaline Trio because I'm going to want to talk about them forever. So let's keep going. Michael Furberger posted this. I thought it was really funny. So on his little tiny woof woofs, tell us you don't want notoriety unless it's handpicked. He's such. She seeks out people talking about her. I bet she hasn't even turned them off. She probably hasn't. She stays looking at that. She loves to find out what everybody's saying about her, and then she just gets herself all upset. So I don't know why she goes searching for it, but she does. So Amberlynn Reid apparently blames GorlWorld for making things crazy. She said she's suffering enough, and she shows her Lego car and Barbie cup Tommy got her. She's more excited over a fucking cup than finding her cat. That's sad to me. Julie said, why is Foodie suddenly driving solo all the time now and at night? Really odd. I'm thinking arguing with Salon. He's refusing to go get her junk to eat. I'm thinking that has, hold on, I just got a YouTube notification. I want to see if Foodie just went live. Hold on, you guys. No, but now is. Now's live. Sorry, it distracted me. Well, Foodie's BMI is 100. I didn't even know it could go that high. I think BMI is stupid personally. Charlie is obese according to BMI, but let's be honest, it isn't a great way to judge health. I just know Foodie has a lot of body mass. A lot, so it must be high. Apparently now dressed up like Ozzy. This is terrifying to me. Highlight Groceries said, what the fuck? Now Ozzy does not do his makeup like that, clown. You don't even like Ozzy? I somehow knew that this was supposed to be Ozzy, though. I somehow saw this and knew. But this is horrible. Oh my gosh. Wow. That is a sight to see. I don't know. I'm almost curious and want to go check in on her right now, but I don't know if I don't know what we're gonna hear. Okay, so take this with a grain of salt, right? I know some people are very upset at this commenter They don't believe this person. They think it's just giving Amberlynn Reid more reason to cry victim. This is why I posted it, because I heard everybody talking about a comment under a Zachary Michael video, so I went to it, right? And somebody said that they had found Amberlynn Reid's cat um, over a mile from where Amber and Emily live. They said, I contacted the shelter with the only images I could find online, and they confirmed it was Rarity. She's lying. Amber also posted in a couple of Facebook groups on the 22nd and 23rd with completely different information for Rarity, saying she was 8 and then telling people she disappeared on the 17th. She gave a different location she went missing from a couple times. She relied on other people sharing her post around instead of posting it herself. Hold on, there's more. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay, so she relied on other people sharing her post instead of posting it herself, and the people posting it showed more genuine concern and emotion than she did and does. It's no wonder no one could find Rarity until a few days ago. And then they said, You're not being stalked, Amber. I bent over backwards just to prove a point, and out of my love for animals and found Rarity. It took me 2 days and less than 14 hours total. I live more than 500 miles away from you. And then they said, I hope you stay mad and stay mad forever. So, again, take this with a grain of salt. I don't want anybody all upset. Obviously, it's not good news because all in the replies, everybody was saying, oh my gosh, they confirmed it was Rarity. Somebody else said, oh, I hate to hear it was her, but thank you for your effort. Poor cat. So I do know people say a lot of things online and they could pretend to do things and they could pretend to be anyone. I don't know that Rarity was actually found. I just think the whole situation is sad. I think it could have been prevented. It was entirely avoidable. So I just hope either way Rarity is found. I hope that that happens. And I hope Amberlynn Reid learns a huge lesson here. And to anybody mad that this is being posted, it's just a hot topic right now. Everybody is talking about this comment under the video. But if you go do your own research and go look under the video, there are people in the comment section saying, calling this person out, saying they're lying. I don't really know. I don't know if it's a troll. I really don't know. I believe it was Rarity as well, Tara said. Thanks, Stella. Yes, please like the stream. Oh, thank you, you guys. Stella said, one mic for Breedy, one box removed from Now's reach. Inshallah, all boxes will be protected. Wookie said, no, I'm sorry that Now bitch gives me the ick. I can't stand her. I get it. I get it. She is tough to sit through. She really is. Hello, YouTube said, so I just watched Doherty and someone left a comment on Zachary Michael's video. I honestly believe the comment about Rarity already being found as the dead cat. I don't believe Amber's supposed voicemail. She just doesn't want to be canceled. It's just fucking sad. It's just sad. The whole situation is sad. But I'm telling you, I mean, could I believe somebody took the effort? Yes, we have a ton of animal lovers here, but let me explain to you guys why I'm not like definitely buying into this. I had somebody DM me pictures of them supposedly being abused as part of a troll, right? They sent me photos of a black eye saying they were afraid, XYZ. Um, and then it turned out to be a part of a troll, and they're still all around in different chats. So if you see Hound Lover, by the way, they're very weird. But anybody says anything on the internet, it's true. So, I mean, I take it with a grain of salt. It's entirely possible, though. It's entirely possible. I don't know. I'm choosing to believe Rarity is living with a nice old lady. That's what I want to believe, too, to be honest. I think Amberlynn is terrible and irresponsible, but I don't necessarily believe some rando online. Yeah, you can't just believe anybody online, and I've learned that the hard way. Boy, let me tell you. He said he has a driver. Oh, I love that when Foodie said he has a driver. Okay. He has a driver. Oh, the delusions of grandeur with these two. Your husband literally took a 6-week vacation to Thailand and sits up all hours of the night. And you both still claim he is a successful businessman who has a driver? That man doesn't work, and we all know it. Maybe he's an Uber driver. I don't believe he has a driver. I think he was driving somebody or he was at the Red Room or something. But let me turn this up in case you missed the driver comment. All right, and let me start from the beginning. He has a driver.
I'll be home in a half an hour. Okay. It's boring also though when Salah is like out working, you know? So it gives me something to do with you guys. You guys don't like being in the apartment all the time. No. You didn't take an Uber.
You think he's a DoorDash driver?
He has a car with his business. A driver, yeah.
A driver. Pardon me, you guys. Salah has a driver. He's delivering DoorDash. He delivers takeaway and occasionally gives his death at a discount. That would make sense to me. That would make sense to me. Oh gosh, I thought this was funny. It's DC with all the pigeons. Judge Brandstetter, it's a fake judge, by the way, said if MFW presses charges, I predict in 2025, Clara ends up the bird lady in Home Alone 2 once she gets done paying for all three of Ron's court cases. Call it a hunch. Yeah, those lawsuits get expensive. God, let this happen. Anyways, let's keep going. Unbelievably annoying cat voice, which is Sansa Cook, said, I call this one, he has a driver. I hope she doesn't get mad. This might have to be the thumbnail. I'll give her credit. Oh my gosh. He has a driver. Selling his Beezer spray. What did Tia say? Card declined, but he has a driver, yes. Oh my gosh, Pondy said, Jesus, see, what the fuck is wrong with this feral effing animal, they call her. Can you imagine calling this your wife and daughter-in-law? You are the laughing stock of YouTube and Kuwait. Yeah, there you couldn't get me to go live to cover this. It just wasn't going to happen. I'm sorry. Everything she eats looks like poop to me, somehow. Everything. Everything. I had that banana roll not that long ago that literally looked like a giant turd. And somehow that looks more enjoyable than whatever she eats to me. It really more of Foodie Beauty stuffing her face. I'm sure she did a bunch of moans. He sounds like he's dominating her just like Natter did. She will lap it up. Moonraker, thanks for the info. If anyone doesn't know, Art Vandelay was a fictional character in Seinfeld. He ran Vandelay Industries. Thank you. All right, let's keep going. Judge Judy said Foodie's card is declined. Gracie Goo showed it. Foodie's card got declined. She put them on mute when it came time to pay the server. He leaves for a second. She looks super fucking nervous, and he comes back, and you see her say, I'll just pay cash. Broke ass bitch. I just kind of want to watch it again because I'm me. But I don't want to have to hear that one thing again. Hi there, mama. Oh, that was annoying. Yeah, she says, I'll just pay cash. And I'm horrible at reading lips. How do you not have $3 on your card? He's spending her money. Kelly said Foodie will never change. She's reading the chat while driving in a foreign country where people drive crazy. She knows nothing about the driving laws. How the hell does she get a license? Listen to Sally Boy and pay attention when you drive. So Salah even told her, pull over and get off the stream and put GPS on. Her chins, you can't contain the chins anymore. Look at, they just spill out. All of them. I've never seen anybody's glasses sit so far up on their forehead. Like, aren't they supposed to be on the bridge of your nose right there? And why do they magically go up more and more and more? Every time I see her, eventually they're going to be on the top of her damn tick head. Interesting. MJ said, vlogging or live streaming while driving is illegal in Kuwait. Foodie Beauty, someone on WhatsApp can report violations. And then it gives a phone number to where if you are concerned about her driving, if you are concerned about your safety or the safety of others, there's a phone number on the screen that you can call. I'm not encouraging anybody to troll or anything like that, Foodie. Don't get eager to hit report. I'm not encouraging anybody to go file a bunch of false reports. But like, if you're seriously concerned, I mean, I would tell anybody if you're seriously concerned, call 911, right? Fondu Pondu said, Al Kutmal, you have a YouTuber now walking around and filming people with their authority without their authority or awareness. She was told this is illegal and said, oh well, call the cops. So please protect your private citizens. I mean, when I said people are reporting her, they really are. They're tagging everybody. Everybody. The mall, the Kuwait police, Kuwait News, Zain Kuwait, Ministry of Interior, Kuwait. I don't know, she's one of those people. She always brags that she doesn't have a criminal record, yet. And it gives me so much life to say yet. So Charlie Gold showed a tweet saying, going through receipts for an upcoming video and found this. Sometimes I forget about the short time Foodie Beauty was on Twitter. Oh, she's still here. Hi, Foodie. So Zachary Michael said, phew, we went from white privilege is real to using the R word has nothing to do with disabled people real quick, Chantal. Yikes. And then Foodie Beauty says, our people can be privileged too. Yikes. Zachary Michael said, oh my God, not this. And Charlie Gold said, you didn't tag her or anything. Chantal, always wanting the last word, has never worked out for her. Not even once. She's so gross. Yeah, she used to go by the Beezer show. I think she's still here. Okay, so this is my biggest housewife complaint currently. Bravo Bad Girl said, my problem is the biggest moment of the night was the last line, and it was teased every single commercial leading up to it. In the scenes last week and the trailer, the entire episode is setting it up to be continued, but we saw it 10 times already. Yeah, that's the only thing annoying me. Otherwise, I'm living for this season. Kyle is on my last nerve. I really don't like Dorit, but somehow, I don't know. She's sneaking up on me this season. I feel proud of her for telling off Kyle. Erica, I can't, it just depends on the day with her, but I think deep down I like her. Garcelle, I think she's beautiful and Sutton. I don't know. She annoys me sometimes, but I really love her. And I'm loving her. She's new. I can't remember. I feel like I say her name wrong. I think I was calling her Boz, but is it Bose? I don't know. Anyways, let's move away from Housewives because I will talk about this all day. He sounds like he's dominating. Oh, I read that one. That's what it really was, Stella. I bet he locked the card. He has a driver equal, he's at home driving around Liberty City in GTA. Yes. Okay, I said everything she makes looks disgusting. It really does. I mean, does this not look like pieces of poop on a plate next to some broccoli and salad? I don't know. Or throw up. You couldn't pay me to eat that. I will just starve and wait to order Portos tomorrow. Like, I would not eat that. It looks gross. I thought this looked just like Foodie Beauty. It says when you catch yourself in the mirror on your late night bathroom run. And I think that's what Foodie sees when she's on her late night bathroom run and off to the fridge. I think they were twins separated at birth, if you would like to know the truth. Poop Olympics said, so this is where we're at. Amberlynn sits around Tommy's house all day with nothing of interest to film and has resorted to manufacturing drama that doesn't exist by talking about some ornament gate. Like, who fucking cares? All right, I think we're gonna watch a clip. Why not?
You guys come for me all the time. But there's currently 2 ornament gates going on. One is the way
Oh no. Hold on.
I say ornament. I've always said it with a D instead of an N. I understand that it's ornament. And I never understood like why I said it wrong, but then my mom came back into my life and I heard her say it and I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Because she also says it ornament like I do. So when you grow up with learning something, it's just how it goes. So I apologize that I do not pronounce it correctly. Second ornament gate is people saw that an ornament broke. I showed it to you guys. And people said, wow, why can't she pick it up? She's so lazy. Her pets are going to step on it, etc., etc. That ornament was instantly picked up. What I showed you guys was actually the ornament on the table. So what you're seeing is a table. You guys come for me all the time. But there's currently 2 ornament gates going on.
I really don't care how she says ornament, to be honest. Like, I don't care. I know she says succulent weird too. Doesn't she call it a succulent or something? I say things weird too, though. I do. So Mrs. Floopawoody said, I found Chin's busy schedule. My busy schedule, whatever o'clock, wake up. Track where Salwat is at. 5 minutes later, poop. 7 minutes later, eat. 10 minutes later, poop. 5 minutes later, track Salah. 5 minutes later, eat, read Twitter, watch YouTube videos about me, rat face. Do that for hours. Go live, eat, and rage for views. 5 minutes later, eat backup meal. 5 minutes later, eat snacks. 7 minutes later, poop and track Salah, whatever o'clock, go to bed. That sounds about right. You forgot all the farting, though, and sealing in between then. But yes. Oh my God, I forgot I retweeted this. I forgot I retweeted this. Hey, good to see you. Um, Cuban Moreno said Foodie Beauty's old job photo. I can't breathe. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I mean, I believe it at this point. Foodie Beauty, did you used to work at Hooters? Oh, Lord. Okay, let's keep going. Pondu Pondu said Foodie Beauty Vandalay fragrances, busy mixing batches of bathtub perfume at 9:30 at night. Sure. He said, I will be home after half an hour, babe. Nobody wants his perfume, let alone at 9:30 at night. What is he really doing? What is he really doing? And the smell. Oh my gosh, yeah, it was 9:17 p.m. He was leaving the red room. That's what I think. But she has a car. Oh, well, I clicked out of it. Are you serious that this dumb effing ignorant bitch stay the F away from the street dogs or I will personally come for you. So that's are you serious? Um, yeah, that was rough watching her with the dogs last night. It really was, or yesterday. I was really worried she was going to take a dog home. I was worried that one skittish dog was going to end up like biting her and then the dog would be punished. I just didn't enjoy any part of that whatsoever. It breaks my heart seeing stray animals. It does. I think animals are better than people, to be honest. Like, you guys are lovely, but I mean, just in general, I think animals are better than people. And I wish every animal was in a warm home tonight. I really do. This is a recap of Amberlynn Reid's video. I just don't know that I'm interested or why I retweeted it, but I'm going to read it just in case somebody here hasn't had time to watch it. Let's see. So this is a recap. This is all becoming too much. She tells us about her super productive morning routine of taking the dogs out and then getting back in bed to watch YouTube. Shows us the dates of random Trisha Paytas and Life Plus Cindy videos so we know how behind she is on YouTubers she watches. Like, who cares? She pulls out a deck of fortune-telling cards she has never used before because she wants them to guide her. She gets this card and says that there's parts of it that really called out to her. Romance or great friendship you'll soon find adds great pleasure to your life. You may find that it is difficult to know at what moment this love begins, but less difficult to know when it has begun. Your love is eternal. The aspect may change, but not the essence. There is the same difference in you before and after you are in love as there is an unlit lamp and one that is burning. The lamp was there and was a good lamp, but now it is shedding light too, and that is its real function. As the greatest pleasure of life is love, remember when this love comes or if it has already arrived, the heart is wiser than the intellect. Okay, well, not when it comes to Amberlynn Reid in general. Poop Olympic said she doesn't want to bore us too much too late, girl. She says she looks hectic because the hair that she has lost last year is growing back and it's frizzy. She's breaking out. Lips are chapped. She's rocking the greasy poop bun and sitting at the kitchen table again. She's talking about Christmas ornaments. Talks about Rarity and the deceased cat the Humane Society found near Tommy's house. I didn't want to talk about this, but I feel like I had to because of reaction channels, and says this community has glamorized actual stalking and harassment. Explains why she didn't go to the shelter or to check if the cat was Rarity. She shows a transcript of the voicemail they left, says people are just looking for reasons to be mad at her. Hi, this is blank. The as trash, she needs blank. I'm just blank. Up on Rarity, I know blank, and I just wanted to confirm that this is not the same cat that did come in. I know some people, the comments on Facebook were pretty rough. I did hide them, but I would really highly suggest not coming in. It was not a very pretty sight. but I can tell you for sure that the cat we have has a big white blaze up its face. And then I was looking at the socks and they weren't matching either. I have a little bit more white, but again, if you want to call and ask questions, feel free to do so. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay. Oh, joy. Tommy bought her a Barbie water tumbler that she can toss onto the pile of the other 50 water tumblers that she left back in Oklahoma and doesn't use. Legos. Literally, this is the two sides of me. Legos and is it Lego? Legos? I feel like I say it wrong. And pink cutesy Barbie stuff. The end. Do you believe that the voicemail is real, you guys? Is it me or has Amber really let herself go? I mean, my goodness, how much food do you have to eat daily to maintain a body that large? Yeah, she has let herself go. Even Foodie Beauty. I look back to when I first came onto YouTube and started talking about this stuff. They've changed drastically and not in a good way. You know, some people when they age or get older, like they really come into their own, right? And they look younger than ever or whatever. Not Foodie and Amberlynn Reid. I mean, they look like they're 60 years old, and I feel like they're both younger than me. Um, they don't take care of their skin, their health in general. I feel like addictions do age you, so there's that. But yeah, they've let themselves go. I think back to Foodie Beauty, who at one point had nice skin. Her teeth weren't brown, and she did have teeth still in her mouth. She had hair. There was positive things at one point. Now there's nothing. Nothing. She's wrong. That frizzy hair business is hormonal and breakage. That's not new growth, menopausal much. Amber has really blown up in size, even more than normal recently. Well, now even reading about her chapped lips and breaking out skin and everything, it seems like she's really declining with this Tommy person, and I'm sure everything she's eating isn't helping with that, right? I don't think so anyways. Okay, let's keep going, you guys. I think I have a few more tweets, and then when Foodie goes live, we will go live again. Let me see. So we read the recap. Let's scroll. Biddy said, Inshallah, someone with contacts needs to send them these types of clips. Such a moral and good Muslim. So we went over this yesterday, but this is the real Foodie Beauty. And I'm going to play it again because, I don't know, somebody may come across this stream and wonder why people hate Foodie Beauty so much. So I'm hoping that if you don't understand why we don't like her, here's a glimpse.
And I don't care if I sound vile. I don't. I want to be vile. I want to hurt her. I'm happy she's in pain from her loss. I fucking don't care if she gets hit by a bus. I will celebrate tomorrow. They talk about my death every day. They push me this to...
Hold on, there's more. It's just taking a second to load. Oh, damn you. You kicked me out. I am going to have a talk with my laptop as soon as this stream ends because I've had it with its talking back and not cooperating. I am
I
putting
don't
in
care
all the
if I'm a
effort.
bad Muslim. I don't give a shit. I'm tired of you degenerate arseholes judging me for my morality when you're all from the pits of hell. So shut up.
Oh,
I don't care if I'm a bad Muslim. I don't.
I kind of wish I was in hell right now. I am freezing.
Lindsay, because it's her dead mom. Get used to it. I don't care. Dead mom, dead mom, dead mom. Her mom's dead. Boo-hoo. Lindsay, because it's her dead mom. Get used to it. I don't care. Dead mom.
Forgive me if I don't feel bad for this woman. I hope she gets everything she deserves in life. Whatever that looks like, you guys. I love you. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me. This was kind of to catch you up on everything, so when Foodie goes live, we're not behind. Oh God, hold on. I'm going to click out of it. It won't play when I literally hit play and expect it to play, but I exit out, I leave it, and then it still plays again. Not cute cutie. No, she's horrible. She's going to curse herself talking like that. She is. Amber is growing this late in forehead. Tommy is not good for her at all. And I don't care what she says. She thinks she's so in love, blah, blah, blah. People lie. People lie, and people are sick. I think about back in my addiction, like when I was doing bad, the people that wanted to date me and keep me sick, right? They didn't really love me. They liked a control, I guess, because I needed them. or I needed help in that sense. So there's truly people that like to keep you sick. There are. There are. I've met several of them. When Amberlynn Reid, even Foodie Beauty, you look at how they're doing right now. And I'm not talking about if you're married and you get health problems later on. I'm talking about who would willingly sign up for a 900-pound person with 20 health problems, right? Or with Foodie Beauty, like, what does she have to offer anybody? Other than YouTube money. Like, who would willingly sign up for this shit? There's people who like people sick or that they know they're going to die, and there's people that like to keep you sick. There's people like that that exist out there. It's not love Foodie Beauty. It's not love Amberlynn Reid. People who love you will want you to be healthy and will want to see you succeed, and they won't want you to embarrass yourself on the internet every single day to make $1. They won't. No problem for the people. All right, I love you guys. So if Foodie goes live, look for me like 10 minutes later. I want to thank my amazing mods and Breezy Bunch members. Thank you for everybody coming to hang out. I love hanging out with you guys. We're a little family over here. We've seen a lot. I think we're trauma bonded at this point. I hope you guys are having a great day, great evening, wherever you are. And I will see you so soon. Bye, everybody.